another episode of Story Time. Hey. I'm so excited to see y'all.
All I can say is break out the popcorn. You're about to watch a good movie.
Yes. Oh, man. Y'all know. Oh, man. Susanna. I feel like she has a story that everyone can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Your story may look different,
Mm-hmm.
but the way it was handled, everyone would be like, I can't even believe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Definitely.
It's
some good stuff in
here.
here.
It's like a Hallmark, but not with the cheap lines or like, dang, that's where that actor been. Where all the 1997 actors go. It ain't. It's
really though. It is
right. It's all. Oh, that's where they be. Oh, okay, you catch them on Hallmark movie. Yeah. So, but it's kind of like a good Hallmark, like a hearty one with season. Like
with seasoning.
Yeah, with
Hallmark
seasoning.
With seasoning.
Like oh, okay. You get all the feels, all the vibes in Susanna. So welcome to Story Time. Y'all already know who I am, Vonnie Levon, and you already know this is Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Yeah,
bump. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our scripture for today. Okay, so Psalms 34, and it reads, I will bless Yahuwah at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in Yahweh, and the humble shall hear thereof and be glad. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify Yahweh with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought Yahuwah, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him and were lightened. Yeah, you know I did.
Yeah.
And their faces were not ashamed. This poor man or woman, speak of the human race, cried, and Yahuwah heard him and saved him out of his troubles.
That is so perfect.
That's perfect, right? May y'all add a blessing to the hearers and readers of his word. That is so on. I mean, it's been on time, but it's right on the minute.
Yeah.
Listen, it is. Oh man,
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Y'all ready? Because I think I talked about it a little bit, but oh man. Okay, first off, let me talk about this king name. Oh. It's gonna get all messed up. Okay, I don't know his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know Yehoiakim. Listen. It's gonna. I'm gonna see if I can go to my other Bible so I can try to get. Oh, they don't have that in that other Bible.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna catch it. Let me see if I can go into the Sefer just so I can pull up the pronunciation of the names really quick because I'm okay with murdering the names, but kind of not.
Yeah,
these names is like what? Wait a minute. All right, so I can pull this up. All right, so I'm going to be using this as well. All right. Oh, man, okay. All right, so this is also a part of the book of Daniel, right?
It's actually at the beginning of Daniel. And you'll see where it fits in when we get to the end. Like this is the...
All right, let's go. Okay, so the history of Susanna, otherwise called Shoshana. All right, set apart from the beginning of Daniel, because it is not in the Hebrews, as neither the narration of Bel and the dragon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, and so just by saying that, remember when they took Daniel to Babylon, he studied different languages. Yes. So it's not crazy that that some of the stuff would not be actually in Hebrew.
Got you. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I thought it meant something else, but I'm glad you brought that to it. All right. So here we go. Okay. There dwelt a man in Babel called...
I call him Joachim.
That's a Joachim all the way. Listen. Yahuyakim. Okay, JJ. All right. Joaquin it is. Because at this point, in my head, I can read the name, but when it comes to saying that, listen. All right, so Joaquin, I feel bad. Yaquim. That's what we're gonna say. That's his name.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's
you got to put the Yah in there.
Yeah. Yaquim. And he took a wife whose name was Susanna, the daughter of. Oh, they don't tell us that. Where's this place? Oh, this is name. Kiliyahu.
Girl.
Kiliyahu. Okay. I'm telling you, these names is in for me. They're coming with a vengeance. Okay, so there dwelt a man in Babel called Yaquim, and he took a wife whose name was Susanna, the daughter of Kiliyahu, a very fair woman and one that feared Yahweh. Her parents also were righteous and taught their daughters according to Torah of Moses. Now, Yaquim was a great rich man and had a fair garden joining unto his house. Nice. Mm-hmm. And to him resorted the Yahudim because he was more honorable than all others. The same year were appointed two of the ancients of the people to be judges, such as Yahweh spake of. The wickedness came from Babel, from ancient judges, whom seemed to govern the people. These kept much at Yaquim's house, and all that had any suits in law came unto him. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So just in case you didn't catch it, we're talking about a bunch of Hebrews. They're in Babylon. They've been carried away into Babylon. But right now we're talking about the Hebrew population that is in Babylon.
Okay.
So the Yahuwah, when it says they came to his house and they appointed judges, they're trying to rule themselves inside of Babylon so they can still go by Yah's commands. So these are a bunch of, when it says the Yehudi, that's the Hebrews. The Hebrews were always at Joaquin's Lord. I'm sorry. Yeah. However you say his name.
Right.
Were always at his house because he was actually one of the judges.
Okay.
Because he was righteous.
And then the two from the ancient, it sounds like there's some negative there. From ancient times. From a different line.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to tell
yeah. Okay. All right. Listen. Let me see. These kept much at Yaquim's house, and all that had any suits in law came unto them. Now, when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk. And the two elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed and towards her. So their lust was inflamed towards her. Mm-hmm. And they perverted their own minds and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven, nor remember just judgments. Okay, so that was the two that came that saw her walking.
So basically, yeah. So they were in love with her, basically. And it says they perverted their own mind. And so when they said they didn't look to Yah for what they should do or shouldn't do, they're going off their own lust. Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So Hasatan is in the driver's seat right now. All right. And albeit they, and I like that. And albeit they both were wounded with her love, yet durst not one shew one another his grief. So even though they both fell in love with him, you don't know that I'm in love with her, and I don't know that you're in love with her.
Right.
Okay. And yet they watched diligent from day to day to see her. And the one said to the other, let us now go home, for it is dinner time. Y'all catch that? One of them said, you know what? It's getting late. Why don't we go home? Because I'm hungry. I'm sure you're hungry.
But notice the people, everybody else left at noon. They left at lunchtime. They still hanging around.
Yeah. Look, they left at dinner.
They hanging around from noon to dinner, watching. They like Potiphar's wife with Joseph.
Yeah. Yep. It's like that girl's dead. Okay. Talking about wounded. Listen. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. So when they were gone out, they parted the one from the other. So one went one way, another one another. And turning back again, they came to the same place. And after they had asked one another the cause, they acknowledged their lust. Then appointed they a time, both together, when they might find her alone. So they was like, oh, you here because Susanna here, huh?
Yeah. So they left.
Yeah.
Thinking that, oh, he gonna go home. I'm gonna come back.
I'm gonna come back.
But then they both came back.
Right. Like, oh, what you here for?
Busted. Then they admitted they was both in love with her.
And it fell out as they watched a fit time. She went in as before with 2 maids only, and she was desirous to wash herself in the garden, for it was hot. Yes, ma'am. And there was nobody there save the 2 elders that had hid themselves and watched her.
But you know what? When it said, then appointed they a time both together when they might find her alone, what was they going to do? Gang rape her? They both looking for when she's alone, both of them together. Like they made some deal. Like,
yeah.
What the?
Yeah. But if, listen, I don't even want to say because
I know, right? You know how you read it again.
Right.
Like,
yes.
What was y'all think?
Let me see what y'all got. Let me see what y'all can. Let me see. It's okay. Thank you, Auntie Linda. She giving me the pronunciation. But you know I'm gonna tear it up anyway. Yes, they watched her all day,
and everybody else was gone.
Yep, and Casey said plotting and stalking. Yes, absolutely. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, 19, huh?
No, you ain't that far.
Oh,
you on 15, and it fell out. 15. Wait, nope. You know what? Because you know what?
That's why. You got to get yours, huh?
Yeah, we got 2 different books. That's why.
And it's 570. Sorry, we're gonna switch this book because I'm reading from a different book.
Okay.
All right, there we go. All right, so now I'm on actually 16.
Okay.
All right. And there was nobody there save the 2 elders that hid themselves and watched her. Then she said to her maids, bring me some oil and washing balls and shut the garden doors that I may wash me. These dudes is just weird at this point. I'm sure they were thinking I got some.
They still there watching.
Right. Listen, I got some oil. I got what you need. Listen, they in the wrong mindset. And they did as she bade them. So the maids, did what she asked them, and shut the garden doors and went out themselves at a private doors to fetch the things that she had commanded them. But they saw not the elders because they were hidden. Now, when the maids were gone forth, the elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, first off, this is a whole scary moment right now.
Yeah. You think you in your own house,
right?
About to take a bath. Your maids have closed the door, knowing nobody can come in, and these 2 men run up on you.
From all day, though.
And it's dinner time. They should have been gone.
Your meeting was over at 12 noon.
What you doing here?
Whoa, okay. Behold, so this is what they saying. Look, behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with you. Therefore, consent unto us and lie with us. First, wait a minute, just because you asked nicely? Therefore, consent
unto us. We love you.
We love you. So that's right, because you in love with me.
First of all, if you really loved her, you wouldn't be trying to get with her and another man.
In the darkness, right? Listen, y'all coming in the dark. That's just like house of time.
You wouldn't be wanting, like, you don't love her. You just want her.
That's it. You lust her. You don't love her.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be trying to get with her with another man at the same time. No.
No. If thou will not, so you get a multiple choices.
Yes. Yeah.
You got this or you got this. Listen. If thou wilt not, we will bear witness against thee that a young man was with thee, and therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee. Y'all got a whole plot.
They got it all planned.
So you hoping that she gonna go with A?
Yeah, right.
And sleep with both of y'all?
Rather than you lie. You know how desperate, like, you'd have to really care what people thought about you to even take A.
Right.
You can tell whoever you want when you want to tell.
Right. You can have it. Sir, tell them. Tell them that 2 people came. I don't care. I'm not doing that with you.
Yeah.
Wow, these folks. Then Susanna sighed and said, I am straitened on every side. For if I do this thing, it is death unto me. And if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands. So her hands was tied. Like, what do I, listen, it ain't no good outcome for me.
It's no good outcome for me.
Death.
And it's 2 of y'all.
Right.
Like, come on. Are you guys kidding?
And she's still in the bath.
She played it pretty cool.
Yeah,
You know,
she
just went like, well, yeah, what am I to do? Like,
right. Like, if
I think she was being a little sarcastic too.
Listen, she says, it is better for me to fall into your hands and not do it than to sin in the sight of your house. So she mentions something about that should have like registered with them. Like, something.
Yep.
With that, Susanna cried with a loud voice, and the 2 elders cried out against her.
So she just cried like,
yes. Hey. Then ran the one and opened the garden door. So when the servants of the house heard the cry in the garden, they rushed in at the private door to see what was done unto her. But when the elders had declared their matters, the servant was greatly ashamed, for there was never such a report made of Susanna. What a beautiful representation.
Yes.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, no one spoke ill of her character, nothing. Like, that's why he was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This can't be.
And you could tell they had a plan, because why'd you go open the door?
Yeah.
Because if they come and see it closed, you're going to know your story ain't going to play out.
It ain't going to play out.
So you had to run and go open the door. Oh, no, she screamed.
Right. Let's see. Let me see. Sheila says, let me see. Now the elders know better. Yeah. No self-control. Absolutely.
None.
Says right. Sheila says, we love you. We love you. So give it here. Right.
Oh, yeah,
how does that make sense? I love you so much. I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah. I love you so much. We're going to gang rape you.
Exactly.
And you better act like you like it.
Exactly. And you better walk right.
Yeah. Yes.
What? Casey said, I'm greedy and I don't share.
Oh.
Okay.
I think he tried to say as a man, there's no way he would.
Be all thy greedy with you and your wife. Absolutely. Right. Don't share with nobody. Linda says that's the power of lust. Absolutely. Lust is very powerful if you let it rule over you. Yeah. Casey says she didn't want them. They probably had bad credit anyway.
Listen, you know what?
I don't think credit or looks had anything she wanted. She had bad credit. She just didn't want to go against the Most High. Remember, you got to keep in mind, her parents raised her under the 10 Commandments of Moses. But I get what you get it.
I get it, yeah.
But she wasn't going to let down that Torah, what she knew.
Yeah.
Not for this.
Yep.
Not for anything, I don't think. All right, so it says, and it came to pass the next day when the people were assembled to her husband, Yeah.
You did pretty good with that name.
Yehoiakim. All right. The 2 elders came also full of mischievous imagination against Susanna to put her to death. Listen, you willing to even kill her
over a lie. But you love her.
What? Yeah.
I love you to death. I guess that's what that means. I love you to death, baby.
You dying today. Listen, that's what's wrong. This is why it's so important to, what it said, hold on to your your thoughts.
Yeah.
Like to, because if not, you're going to be falling into something like this. When you make up something in your mind, especially it's your mind, it's your thoughts.
Yep.
You know you're going to believe it. It's your thoughts. Them thoughts belong to you. And said before the people, send for Susanna, the daughter of Yahu. There you go.
Yahu.
Basically, Yehoiakim wife. And so they sent. So she came with her father and mother and children and all her kindred.
She came with a posse.
Right. You thought I was coming by myself? No, if you're gonna accuse me, you're gonna accuse me in front of everybody.
Yeah, you telling this whole lie to my whole family.
This is crazy. Now, Susanna was a very delicate woman and beautiful to look at, right? Mm-hmm. And these wicked men commanded to uncover her face. Oh, that is so like what is it? It's like I can't even get the word. But uncover her face, for she was covered. So basically, if she would have did that, she wouldn't even care.
Yeah, right.
Because she would have felt like violated, right?
Yeah, right.
So what is it? There's no unworthy. She would have felt unworthy because you took what didn't belong to you.
Yep.
So the fact that she comes covered and have her family, that's most. Yeah. She's definitely covered, right?
Yeah.
So they make her uncover her face. For she was covered, that they might be filled with her beauty. Still lusting.
You still that you bringing her in front of this council to kill her, but you got to get one last look.
I gotta get it in one last time.
She covered. I gotta look.
No, make her uncover her face, sir.
Just so we can see her beauty. Yes. No other reason.
And these wicked men commanded to uncover her face. If I read that one more time. Therefore, her friends and all that saw her wept. Mm-hmm. Then the two elders stood up in the midst of the people and laid their hands upon her head.
They had to touch her too.
Oh,
you know what? See,
ain't nothing like just the. Oh, the creeps.
I know she was creeped out.
Yes, like ew.
Yeah.
And dirty. I feel dirty. Like I feel that. Oh my gosh. You come in the middle of the night, been watching me, stalking me.
Yeah.
Ask me politely to sleep with you and your
both of y'all.
Your friends.
Yeah. Or you gonna lie.
Yeah, or you're gonna lie on me. Then you come into my husband's home, right? Because everything that they have is in the home.
The judge. Yep.
And you make me uncover my face for something that's for my husband to behold.
Yeah. And then you put your hands on
me?
Mm-mm. No.
The audacity. Listen, and that ain't even heavy enough. And she weeping, looking up towards heaven, for her heart trusted in Yahweh.
She looked in the right direction.
Yes. Notice they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the elder said, as we walked in the garden alone, this woman came in with two maids and shut the garden doors, and sent the maids away. Then a young man who there was hid came unto her and laid with her.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Y'all hear this?
First of all, you were supposed to leave at noon. Why are you still there at dinner time? Why are you still there? If you really saw her close the door, send her maids away, and the man came out, and then did you read the part where that she laid with him?
Yeah.
Was you looking for a show?
Right. Why are you watching this?
Yeah. Why didn't you stop her when you saw her with the man? I'm sure they kissed or something first. Right. And I'm sure they just didn't go at it.
And you met her husband.
Right.
So you know she's married.
Right.
So why are you watching?
So why'd you wait until you saw her having sex, so to speak, to stop it?
That is to speak.
Yeah, to stop it. That's that's your character. Like, there's something wrong with you.
That's something wrong with you. Mm-hmm. You showing the characteristics of your father.
And you supposed to be one of the elders.
Right. Oh, listen, when he said they came with their imagination, he wasn't playing. This brother thought about it, okay? It says, then we stood in a corner of the garden, seeing this wickedness.
Yeah, looking at it.
Yeah, seeing this, looking at it, and ran unto her.
So you watched for a while.
Yeah.
Then you decide, we need to stop this.
Right. So whatever you were doing while you were watching, you decided to, now it's time to stop.
So you, at one point, you figured, this is wrong.
Yeah,
let's go stop it.
Let's stop it. I can't, man. It only take a moment to tear somebody's character down, okay? And they try to tear this girl down. And when we saw them together, the man we could not hold. But it's two of y'all.
It's two of y'all.
How y'all can't hold one person?
One man.
For he was stronger than we, and opened the door and leaped out.
He leaped out the door, girl.
He opened it and leaped. Not walk through it.
Not
So this person in your head ain't got common sense either. In your imagination, he ain't got a lick of common sense.
Yes. Okay. While he's fighting y'all off or something.
Right, because y'all strong.
Because we couldn't hold him. He was too strong. So he was fighting y'all out. Did he drag y'all to the door? You opened it and then he jumped out? Like,
I mean, listen.
Can I get if it took all that, you should at least know what he looked like. Did he have black hair, brown eye, blue eye? What he look like?
What he look like? Okay. But having taken this woman, we asked who the young man was, but she would not tell us. These things do we testify. He's like, this is what happened.
We asked her who was that man, and she didn't say nothing. First of all, if that's really true, why you didn't already saw them have sex, so you say.
Right.
Why you need to know his name?
Sir, why you here?
Right. How'd you even get in my garden in the first place?
Why are you here?
You right. Why you were supposed to leave at noon? How you get?
I'm sure my husband, like, y'all bowed to one another, y'all did something, and he was like, bye. Why are you here?
Yeah. How you even here? If this is true, how you even get in here to see it?
Right. What were you doing?
Because the doors were closed. Y'all said the doors was closed.
When it was dark. So what was you doing here in the garden?
Mm-hmm. And you were supposed to leave at noon. High noon, that means the sun is bright, the brightest.
Right. I mean, you're trying to take a bath. No. So it says, then the assembly believed them as those that were the elders and the judges of the people. So they condemned her to death. Mm-hmm. Listen, they ate this story up.
Yeah, just because they were the elders. It's like believing somebody just because they're the preacher.
Just because they're the pastor.
Look at the evidence. Something don't make sense, y'all.
They didn't even ask a question. Mm-mm. They let him tell a story, and they said, you know what? She's going to die today.
Mm-hmm. They didn't even ask her side.
No.
Which is not like what you're supposed to do under Hebrew law. Everybody's supposed to get a side.
It was like they counted. It was like worthless. Like at this point, all the details that they said about you, ma'am, you can keep that. You're going to die today.
Mm-hmm. But keep in mind, she's beautiful. So some of them people there that believed it was probably jealous.
Or
they probably was jealous of him. Yeah, the husband. Your little wife. You got your little cute chunky wife, but she a hoe.
Right. Right. Listen.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Oh, no. I already put not for kids. So.
Okay.
It says, then Susanna cried out with a loud voice and said, "O everlasting Elohim, that knowest the secrets and knowest all things before they be. Thou knowest that they have borne false witness against me, and behold, I must die. Whereas I never did such things as these men have maliciously invented against me." And Yahweh heard her voice. Mm-hmm. Therefore, when she was led to be put to death, Yahweh gave the Ruach HaKodesh upon a young youth whose name was Daniel.
You see that? She knew. Well, nobody asking me nothing, so she took it to the Most High.
Yep.
Right there in front of everybody. Oh, y'all not.
Yeah, like
y'all not gonna ask me what happened.
And so I have to die?
Yeah. They're about to kill her.
So even if I have to die, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this
to the Most High. And even if I die, y'all gonna find y'all gonna have to deal with him. Even if you take my life, y'all still gonna have to bear the consequences from this man lying on me.
Because you know I did. I don't care what these people think. You know I didn't do this.
You know doggone well I didn't do that.
Because you was watching.
Little nasty dogs. Who cried? So he gave the Ruach to Daniel, who cried with a loud voice, "I am clear from." So Daniel, right, coming, he's here now, or he was there.
He must have been there.
He must have been there. Yeah. who cried with a loud voice, I am clear from the blood of this woman. Come on. Same
Daniel.
bloodline, okay? Then all the people turned them towards him and said, what mean these words that thou hast spoken? So he, standing in the midst of them, said, are you such fools, you sons of Israel, that without examination or knowledge of the truth, ye have condemned a daughter of Israel? He was like, are y'all stupid?
This y'all own people. And you're not even asking for proper evidence.
You're not even going to ask her.
But they have no evidence.
And no even question.
Yeah. You didn't even ask for a piece of evidence. You didn't look around the grounds. All you did was believe what they said. And little young Daniel.
Yeah.
Enter Daniel.
Yes.
And he's young.
Yep. Says youth.
Yep. He's a youth. So maybe let's say 16, 15, 16. He calls them fools, all of them fools. And they all older than him. He was like, y'all not even getting no ancestor respect. Y'all not even getting no older person respect.
We from the same bloodline. Yeah. Like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
So he's just like,
how you condemn your own daughter, your own sister, your own cousin, or whoever. She from your own, your own tribe, your own bloodline. Yeah, because this is Judah. Yes. Judah is in Babylon. Them other 10 is way somewhere else. So your own.
He said, I'm from the same. No, he was like, He was like, return again to the place of judgment. He said, let's go to this. Let's go back where this happened.
Yes.
He said, I'm gonna show y'all how y'all supposed to do this.
Yeah.
He said, let's go back. Little Daniel.
Little Daniel.
They used to be like, oh, look at Daniel. He was a cute little baby. And now he putting them in their place, okay? With the Ruach though. Return again to the place of judgment, for they have borne false witness against her. Wherefore all the people turned again in haste. So now they quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like what?
What?
It must have been something about the way he looked and the way he said it.
And he spoke.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He said, and the elder said unto him, come, sit down amongst us and show it us. Seeing Elohim has given thee the honor of an elder. So he telling them, like, you come sit down. Seeing that the Most High made you an elder.
Must have told you something. Yeah. Come on, little kid.
Yeah. Then said Daniel unto them, put these two aside, one far from another, and I will examine them. I'm going to show you how this works.
And not only that, but in a courtroom, they still do that to this day. Witnesses can't be in the same room. Yeah. They all have to go to different rooms.
You see it on every show. Y'all know it. So when they were put asunder one from another, he called one of them and said unto him, O thou that art waxen old in wickedness, now thy sins which thou hast committed aforetimes are come to light. For thou hast pronounced false judgment and hast condemned the innocent and hast let the guilty go free. Albeit Yahweh says, the innocent and righteous shall thou not slay.
And in case you missed it, Daniel is really telling them, this ain't the first time y'all did this.
Yeah, exactly. He said from aforetime.
Yeah, y'all been doing this. This ain't your first time. But you finna get busted today.
So they be thinking they win. When people be doing stuff in secret and dark, they think because they haven't gotten caught that.
Because Daniel, like, y'all story is just a little too tight. You did this before. This ain't your first time.
Yeah, come on. Tell me how it happened. So it says, now then, if thou hast seen her, tell me, under what tree sawest thou them companying together? Who answered, under a mestic tree? So he said, tell me, where did you see them hanging out? What tree? Under. And Daniel said, very well, thou hast lied against thy own head, for even now the angel of Elohim has received the sentence of Elohim to cut thee in two.
And you know when the angel get an order,
it's done.
It's done. If Yahuwah says at 2:10, I want you down there chopping their heads off.
Then he said, come in two.
He said, as soon as you lie, Yahuwah gave an order to the angel.
And he wasn't even like, you lied to me.
Right.
But you lied to the Ruach HaKodesh.
On a daughter of Israel.
Oh man. Maya today. So he put him aside and commanded to bring the other and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan, and not right.
Catch that.
Right.
Catch that.
O thou seed of Canaan, and not of Yahudah, beauty has deceived thee, and lust has perverted thine heart.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, so he the same color as them, but Daniel go, you ain't even one of us.
You not us.
You really don't need to be up in here. You from Cain.
You from Cain.
You were Hamites.
Yes.
Dude.
Ooh, the son of Wrath. He said that was the seed of Wrath when he slew Abel.
You
Y'all
ain't
remember
even
that?
of Judah. What are you even doing here?
Oh, busted. And y'all know, like when they entered, he said the lust. Mm-hmm. Is the beginning of everything tainted, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Thus has ye dealt with the daughter of Israel, and they for feared company with you. But the daughter of Yahudah would not abide in your wickedness. So she wasn't even going to go with this foolishness.
Mm-hmm. But catch that, because this is where he busts them out. He says, Thou have you dealt with the daughters of Yisrael, and they for fear company with you. So you've done this before, but the other women were scared, so they did what you said. He said, but
I didn't even catch
but
that.
The daughter of Judah or Yehudah would not abide your wickedness. So he says, you've done this before with women of some of the other tribes.
Yeah.
And they were so scared that they did what you said.
Right.
He said, but when you ran across Judah's bloodline,
we ain't having
you hit that snag.
She was like, you
and that's what he's telling the Canaanite. You've been, what you doing? Traveling to and fro?
Right, yeah. Seeking who you can divide. Yes.
Going after the women of Yisrael. And now you came across the Judah, the one from the line of Judah.
Oh my!
Because remember, he's a Canaan. He's a
Canaanite.
And in Babylon is Judah, which means you done been up to the where the other 10 were scattered. This is your MO. Now you heard it's some daughters from Yisrael in Babylon. Let me go on down there. Like I said, what are you even doing here? The other ones were scared, but you ran across Judah. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I didn't even catch all that. Okay, thank you for bringing that to the topic. Okay, to the discussion. Let's see. He says Abram calls him a little Sherlock Holmes. Yes, Daniel is about to be the first CSI agent. Absolutely. Okay, he came with some authority. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. Daniel was like, enough is enough. Yes, she was
and didn't argue with him.
No.
I ain't got no time to argue with y'all. I know y'all lying. Y'all stories don't even add up.
He was like, He was mad at how the people was believing.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all gotta be fools.
Yeah.
I ever saw one. Y'all fit the MO. All right. So it says, now therefore tell me, under what tree did thou take them company together? Who answered, under a holmes tree.
Mm-hmm.
Then said Daniel,
y'all trees.
Right, but y'all was there together.
Y'all forgot to plan that part.
Yep.
Because they never got caught.
They didn't get caught.
Everybody else was scared and went for it.
Then Daniel said unto him, well, thou hast also lied, letting you know that I know that your counterpart lied too. So you also lied against thy own head. For the angel of Yahuwah waiteth with a sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy you.
The angel waiting on you.
Ooh. To hear those words.
Yeah, Mm-mm.
To hear those words.
But they probably still think they cool.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever, Daniel.
Because lust has filled their heart, has deceived them. Mm-hmm. So ain't no light getting in there. They are really deceived.
And they don't even know what the other one said.
Right. But he knows that somebody lied, though, because he said, you also lied.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, all the assembly cried out with a loud voice and praised Elohim, who saved them that trust in him. And they arose against the two elders, for Daniel had convicted them of false witness by their own mouth. Yep. So he wasn't saying like they guilty because I believe they're guilty. Yep. No, they're guilty because I heard them lie out of their own mouth.
Yep. He had them testify against themselves.
Right. And the Most High, he shot and listen, he saved them. He says that them trust in him. Mm-hmm. Who saveth them that trust in him. That is so awesome. Okay, moving on. And according to the Torah of Moses, they did unto them such sort as they maliciously intended to do to their neighbor. Mm-hmm. And they put them to death. So the very thing that you were trying to happen to Susanna came on you.
Yep.
Thus the innocent blood was saved the same day. Therefore, Kilikehu, and his wife praised Elohim for their daughter Susanna with Yahuyakim, her husband, and all the kindred, because there was no dishonesty found in her. From that day forth, was Daniel had a great reputation in the sight of the people.
So that was the start of everybody noticing Daniel. And the king starting to put him in high places because he was so wise.
Wow.
And they just snatched this right from the beginning of the book of Daniel. Why? Because they did. Some of it is they didn't want that Canaanite to come out too, because that's today. And people still lie. Do this to this day.
Listen, can you imagine being told that you're going to die, mm-hmm. not even being able to give your story? Mm-hmm. I don't even think it was, I don't know, fear, but you know how something scary is about to happen and sometimes you can't get your thought? Yeah. Her mind went straight to Yahweh.
Yep.
I'm going straight to, mm-hmm. It wasn't, let me call Brittany and see what should I do. Yeah. Give me a minute. Can I call?
Yeah.
Can I make a phone call?
Yeah. Can I call my lawyer?
Right. Let me look on Google and see what I can say. What's my rights? She knew her father. And listen, even if she was going to die, she knew that the Most High was going to handle it.
Yep.
That is like, for me, like, I don't care what, folks talk. Folks talk about you, lie on you. We already know nothing new is under the sun, right?
Yep.
But the most powerful thing is when she was faced death, when she was about to die, mm-hmm. she went straight to the Most High.
Straight to the Most High.
She didn't go and tell her husband, like, listen, I don't know what they're talking about. She went straight to the Most High.
She didn't even argue with them at the trial. No. She didn't go, wait, y'all not gonna hear my story?
And sometimes when they say it, that's saying like it. Sometimes it ain't good for you to say something all the time.
Yeah,
y'all know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But she literally executed that. Like, I listen. Let me cry out to the Most High.
Yeah.
And he heard her because he knew her life.
Yes. Yeah.
He knew everything.
And she knew he was there. Yeah. Them other ones, that's just what they do. That's what they've been going around doing, but they ain't doing it no more.
Right.
They were serial rapists.
They was raping women.
And the poor women was
and putting them and catching them in like vulnerable positions. Like she's taking a bath.
Yeah. Why are y'all even at her house?
Right.
That's breaking and entering.
She's taking a bath and you come and rape women and then say, and bring
the two of them. That's what's killing me. Like,
listen.
Really? But the Canaanite, the one that he accused that you do this all the time, because remember, each one of them were going to do it separate because they thought the other one went home. But even then y'all come together, y'all just figure, let's just do this together.
Because we in love with you.
Yeah, we love you. So we going to gang rape you. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Gang rape that sword. Oh, let me stop.
Right. Catch that sword, okay?
From that angel. Let's see you do that.
All right, yes. So that is something that I would have said. Oh man. But I'm bump, okay?
Sorry. I just say like this little story, and I'll be like, these men.
It's crazy.
I'm just saying. Like,
and listen, We see that the women be trying to rape men too on the flip side, but this is the story of Susanna. So we're kind of focusing on the woman. But nevertheless, when things go haywire in your life and you feel like you are put in a tight position, don't forget to go to the Most High, because he sees all, he hears all, and he'll send somebody just like he sent Daniel.
Yep. Filled him with the Ruach HaKodesh.
Yep. Go straighten this
handle
out.
It.
Go handle this.
And he a kid. And so that means he has to be bold, because he has to stand up to those elders. He got to go into a room, command the attention. You need the Ruach.
You need it.
Yeah.
You need it. He didn't just say, no, he sent them with some power.
Yes.
The ability.
Yes. Yes.
Well.
Yes.
Well. You all, please continue to share your thoughts. Let me see. Prime example. She is a prime example of how we should be. Absolutely. Yes. She is very encouraging. Absolutely. Yes. Nishan says they set. Oh, okay. They fell into it too. Absolutely. Yes.
They own ditch.
Yep. Absolutely. Listen, the Most High was like, this secret ain't gonna stay a secret. I'm about to expose it right now. Daniel, go in there.
Yep.
Work this thing out.
Yep.
No matter how you can feel suffocated by it, the Most High got you.
Yep. Which brings us back to the scriptures.
The scriptures, Psalms 34. That's why I cut that out. I was like,
perfect.
That was perfect for what we read on today, because man,
I wonder if she thought about those scriptures, because they were written by then, because I think David wrote that. Yeah, and this is after. This is after that. So they have these scriptures.
Wow. And again,
and it's a song. It's a whole song.
And on top of that, I can just imagine her parents giving them stories about, you know what I mean?
Yes.
About Moses, and not only just the laws, but
because that's how she was brought up.
Right. Yep. So she knows the importance of, I got to keep my trust in him. I just got, if I don't care what they say I'm guilty. They say I did this. No, the Most High will fight your battle. Yeah. When I read this, I was like, LaVon, sometimes you don't even have to say nothing.
You ain't gotta say nothing. You don't gotta defend yourself. Right. You don't gotta defend yourself like whatever.
There's some, I tell my kid, my son, because he's so much like me, right? So I tell him, not every time you got to tell me, go back and forth. Yeah. Not every time. Right. And so when I read this story, I was reminded of what very thing that I tell my son, right, who's exactly like me. And I was like, not everything needs a response to your opponent. Right. But in everything, you go to the Most High. Yes. Like, I'm not saying shut your mouth when you are facing. No, go straight to the Most High. But to the one that's doing wrong, let him do wrong. In fact, keep doing wrong, sir.
Because people are really going to believe what they want to believe.
And even if the evidence is in front of them, they saw Rodney King getting beat, on top of his head with tearing his tail up, like, ooh, he was getting beat. And that man said, what you see is not what you see.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Literally, the evidence is put in the courthouse. The video they watching, brother just getting beat. Bless his soul. But the man said, what you see is not what you really see.
Yeah. Yeah. And Japheth's children ate it up
and let the man go free.
Japheth's children.
And all he said was, can't we all just get along? No, because our bloodline. We don't mind getting along. Yeah. But something wrong with Japheth's children. They just.
And we still going through it. All this video, you still see it. You see it. But they say, well, it was something else.
Absolutely.
It was but they had their hands up. Okay, they still lying. But the Most High gonna take care of it.
The Most High will take care of your situation. You don't always have to respond to those that's doing bad to you. You just take it to the Most High. You take it to the Most High, because you are a daughter and son of Israel. Yeah. Let's see. Abram says, say that one more time. Someone.
Which part, Abram? What does he say? What did he say, Bonnie? Say what one more time? Is he talking about you?
So I feel like I'm being challenged on my own words.
Oh. Oh, he messing with you. Is he messing with you? Mm-hmm. You alone, Abram. Mm-hmm.
You know, he it's that living room spirit, baby. That couch is very comfortable, so sometimes it can make you feel. You see, they will always hang themselves. Thank you, Dad. Absolutely.
Always.
Let's see. Abram, your comment is still there. I don't know why it's not scrolling up like the other one. I just don't understand why it's there. Yeah, they think it's a game. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, y'all. Well, we absolutely enjoyed Susanna. And I hope, like I said, everyone has a story where they can relate.
Yes.
Like, you ever gone through a situation like, I don't know how the world I got out of that and remained intact mentally. Some stuff you gone through, you know what I'm saying, could have snatched all your brain cells.
Yes.
Could have had you completely crazy, just destroyed from the inside out. Mm-hmm. And you are perfectly fine.
Yes.
That was the Most High fighting on your behalf.
Yep.
It ain't just your education background that got you out of that. Your strategies that got you out of that. That was the Most High and His angels warring on your behalf.
Yeah, because remember, Azazel, he's a father of lies, so he gives those good lies to his people. Mm-hmm. You know, but he can't cover it. He ain't that good. He ain't better than the Most High.
Absolutely.
But that opened the door and he leaped out.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you didn't open and leaped. All right.
Where's footprints? Maybe he ran so fast he didn't break none of the, branches or the grass. Like
I give it to we know how to run. We've been trained all our lives, okay? So he probably ran that thing, flipped. Maybe that's what he did.
Young man.
Listen, there's ways. I thank Yah for everything. Yes, I thank Yah for everything. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. So if you have the Sefer Bible, you can actually read it for yourself. There. It's in there. It's it's under Shoshana, but it's pronounced Susanna. Right. So I hope that this encourages and let this carry you throughout the week. Again, Abram, you're right, sir. Just be reminded, you don't always have to say something when someone is doing you wrong. Just let the Most High. Oh, it tastes good to eat them words. What you see is humility. Nah, but yes. Anything? Yes. All right.
Oh, what we doing tomorrow?
What we do?
I think we should finish the ones they snatched out of Daniel. So we should do the song.
Oh, yes. Yes.
We should do the song of Azariah.
Listen.
The finish of Daniel. Yeah.
The prayer of what is it?
Is it the prayer?
Yes, the prayer. Yeah. Oh, listen.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this beautiful piece of work right here.
Yeah.
And listen, we're going to start tomorrow, the prayer of Azariah, and otherwise it's called the Song of the Three Holy Children.
Yeah, yep, that's right. The three Hebrew boys.
Yeah. Yes, y'all.
And they literally snatched this from between two verses in Daniel. I think it says it in one of these books where it says, I think it's like 20, like in Daniel, it might be like verses 24 and 25. So after 24, let's just say, it's going to say, all this belongs in there. And so it's before Nebuchadnezzar said, I see 4 people in the fire. Something happened.
Oh, gotcha.
Like when they was walking around. So when they see the people walking around, this is what they were doing.
Wow.
And so it goes right there. Now, why snatch that out?
Listen, whoever said that these books are not inspired?
Yeah, they don't want us to know.
They don't want you to know.
They don't want us to know that power.
They don't.
Is it in that one?
I don't think it's in this one.
No, go to Azariah. Go to
right here.
Right here. Yep, verse 23 and 24.
Yep. Inserted between verse 23 of Daniel and 24 of Daniel, chapter 3.
They just snatched all this out.
They snatched everything that we're going to read to you tomorrow out. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
Just snatched it out. Like, they don't need this.
They don't need it. This ain't important. This is irrelevant. To them, they're right. Yeah. For you, because this book wasn't written for you.
This is our history.
This is our history.
Yes.
Written for us. So we know how to handle today's world.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, we'll see you tomorrow. You guys stay encouraged, be encouraged, and I guess we're going to see y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye.